we got the joy of being in the Salzburg region in Salzburg area, the Lake District of Austria. But before I can get there, you can see the beautiful blossoms of the apricot orchard behind me. The grass is beginning to grow. Before we go and enjoy this vlog, I better cut the lawn. We'll be visiting a lake. Brought the old iPad with. We'll be catching up with the family a little bit and just enjoying what is a beautiful spring day. Finally, at last, Rory Alec, you can show us something that's not windy, grey, and freezing. Early in the morning, we get up, we have coffee, and sit on the porch at the father-in-law's house. Just have a wonderful quiet time of meditation, reflection, prayer. And then you've got this incredible creation all around you. You've got this bird song happening. You've got the sound of running waters as snow is melting. The Salzburg is finally shedding its white snow cap. The waters are rushing down the mountain and making that glorious noise. All creation is literally praising the Creator, and I find it magnificent. I thank God I'm alive today. I know we have a world full of challenges, and believe you me, my life has multiple complications, as I think we all do. Ups and downs, concerns about health, wealth, various other issues that affect you and I, spirit, soul, body. But as I walk through this beauty, I am just so aware of the Lord, our amazing Creator. And if I can just stop for a moment and pause and think on Him, He's eagerly waiting to have conversation with you and I. He's eagerly waiting to touch us on this beautiful day, and He's eagerly waiting to help us with our footsteps here. I don't know whether you read the Bible or not. Many of my friends on Facebook and many of our family are committed Christians, but whether you are or not, I just thought that this morning I would like to read from Scripture something that I think will really it encouraged me. I was sitting on the front porch this morning in the old pajamas, having a cup of coffee, reflecting on this, and it really just touched me on this beautiful spring day. Proverbs chapter 3, really this is the Spirit of the Lord talking to us, and this is how I interpret, this is what came to me this morning. My son, forget not my law, but let thy heart keep my commandments. For length of days and years of life and peace they will add to you. And I thought to myself, yep, at 50 something I for sure would like to have length of days, and I'd like to add to my life. The more you live on this earth, the more you experience, the more you realize how precious life is, the more you realize how frail in some respects life is, and how quickly things change. I mean, literally things change. Length of days, years of life, please add it to me, Lord. I would like to have that. So of course I was immediately engaged in this. And Proverbs chapter 3 starts with, my son, forget not my law. Okay, so that starts here in the soul area, the intellect, the mind, the will, the emotions. Forget not my law. But he makes an interesting statement. He says, let your heart keep the commandments. So get it in here first, but let it rule in your moral center, in your core, that which drives your beliefs. You know, we know many things in our minds, in our intellect, in our memory. We retain much knowledge, okay? But it doesn't mean to say that actually we believe it. or that it sits in our moral center or in our heart, as the scriptures talk about here. This is at the very core of your being. This is what drives your belief system. It starts here, but it drops into your spirit, into your heart. Let thy heart keep my commandments. And that's where we're going to find length of days, and we're going to find years of life and peace. And I'm thinking, yeah boy, do we require peace? So it's just my thought for the day as I'm joining the family. I'm going to show you something spectacular in a few moments, but I just wanted to stop for a minute in this tranquil setting, super peaceful, creation at its finest, and just share that thought with you. My son, don't forget my law, but let your heart keep my commandments. Let's grab onto his commandments. Let's find out what they are. And they're not as complicated as religion would like to make out, by the way. It simply is love the Creator with all your heart, with all your mind, with all your soul, with all your strength, and love your neighbor as yourself. Do unto others as you'd have them do unto you. Pretty basic. Of course, we can go into the depths of that headline, but let's keep His commands in our hearts, not just in our heads. There's so many people running around sprouting rules, laws, regulations, but it's far from their hearts. As we do the commandments, keeping them in our hearts, we get to experience years of life. We get to experience length of days. With that, peace. Of course, Proverbs 3, I encourage you to read it. I won't go into depths on this vlog. I just wanted to share some of the things I was reflecting on this morning. I love it. I was a chief executive for a multinational TV network that went around the world for 20 years of my working life. And I always live by one simple statement: if you can't measure it, you really can't manage it. So on this Spirit, Soul, Body vlog, we have one measurement that I'm starting to implement as I come into vlog 13, 14, 15, and so we move on. And by the way, thank you for all the wonderful and kind responses. For those of you who have shared it with your friends, I really appreciate that. And all the thumbs up, the likes, they all encourage not only me, but I think anyone who makes these vlogs on YouTube. It takes a lot of time, takes a lot of effort. Don't fall, RORY ALEC. If you can't measure it, you can't manage it. My goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. It's not a lofty high goal right now, but it's the first goal of many, I hope. It's very simple to do. You go to the bottom right hand corner of YouTube. You have to be on YouTube. Number one, hit the subscribe button. Number two, make sure you hit the notification button, because that's how you get notified every week when a new vlog comes up. And you'll help me achieve my goal of 1,000 subscribers. You know, saying, Rory, what are you smelling in the air? Well, firstly, it's quite crisp. It's warm, it's pleasant, it's beautiful. There's not a cloud in the sky, at least not that I can see. But no, I must be honest, the prominent smell that I'm smelling here in the woods today is wild garlic. Can you believe it? Wild garlic. You know, there's something that just is totally healing about blue sky. The blue planet that we live on is magnificent. And on such a gorgeous day, we can only do one thing, and that, yep, welcome to Austria's Lake District. And on a day like this, everybody comes out. Everybody comes into town, and in this case, the outdoor town.
I'm flying high, but I've got a feeling I'm falling for nobody else but you. You caught my eye, and I've got a feeling I'm falling. Show me the ring and I'll jump right through. I used to. falling for nobody else but you.
The vlogger always keeps the family waiting. The vlogger has to stop and get great shots. And then the family sit on the bench and all wait while they enjoy the sun, right? And that's what happens when you vlog.
I'm flying high, but
I love flowers. Yeah, and it reminds me of my childhood because I picked flowers in my childhood.
show me the ring and I'll jump right through. Show me the ring and I'll jump right through. I used to. Through. I used to.
That's where we'll go. Where you see the center of your picture, you see that little wooden shack up there. We're going to climb up there and give you a good old view of what it looks like here. That's the peak of the Salzburg. We've climbed quite a distance now, just so that I could get a good overview for you guys for this vlog. That's St. Wolfgang's See there. The little hamlet where my father-in-law lives. While they're down having tea there, I'm up here with my nephew taking pictures, and what a view. Well, we've come to an end of another wonderful vlog. Thanks for being with me. It's a privilege to hang out with you guys and share a little bit of the spirit, soul and body. And wow, what a day today. It's been magnificent. Spring really is here and I'm thrilled about that. I pray you have a wonderful week. Don't forget to subscribe. Would love to hear from you guys. Leave a comment. Let me know where you're watching, of course. And hey, more coming next week. But I think I've got to wrap it up here in the Salzburg here in Austria. So for me, RORY ALEC, in this beautiful part of the world with the Schafberg behind me, I say ciao.
I'm flying high, but I've got a feeling I'm falling for nobody else but you. You caught my eye, and I've got a feeling I'm falling. Show me the ring and I'll jump right through. I used to. I'm flying high, but I've got a feeling I'm falling for nobody else but you. Jump right through. Show me the ring and I'll jump right through. I used to.
Love you guys. Ciao.